What are some sentencing issues for first-time offenders in Florida? Attorney Randall Haas explains that, unfortunately, since around 1997 until present day, the legislature has taken away nearly all sentencing discretion from the judges and has instead put it in the hands of the prosecutors. Instead of the judges being able to dispense the sentences that they believe are appropriate in any given set of circumstances, there are mandatory minimum sentences, and it seems like every year or so there's additional mandatory minimum sentence. The judges have a point under which they cannot deviate. For example, on a second-degree felony that's punishable by a maximum of 15 years, the judge can go all the way up to the 15 years with no reason whatsoever. However, the judge has to stay within the certain parameters as far as the bottom goes. Unless the court finds there are actual statutory reasons to depart from the minimum, a judge cannot give a sentence that's under the bottom of the guidelines number. Similarly, as far as the mandatories go, judges really don't have any discretion. Unfortunately, if you're in adult court, even if you're a juvenile in adult court, and you're charged with a certain crime, the judge cannot give you what he or she thinks is an appropriate sentence. The guidelines have to be followed. For example, if a firearm is involved, there is 10 to 20 life legislation. With that legislation, if an individual is charged with a crime where he is alleged to have possessed a firearm in the commission of any number of offenses, the lowest the judge can sentence a person to is 10 years. If the gun is fired, the lowest the judge can sentence the person to is 20 years. If the gun was fired and someone was hit, whether they die or not, the lowest they can be sentenced is 25 years to life. That's just one example of the mandatory. It's kind of scary that judges have lost a lot of discretion as far as sentencing goes as a result of these mandatories. For a free phone consultation, contact Attorney Randall Haas in Fort Lauderdale, Florida at 954-256-8327 or visit his website at www.fortlauderdalecriminaldefenselawyer.us.